What's going on, guys? Bill's here from AchievementLand, and I'm here with an achievement walkthrough for Mosaic. This game released onto the Xbox One January 23rd, 2020 for a price of $19.99. This game is not a quick and easy completion. It takes about 15 to 20 hours, and it's kind of a lot of work. You have to do it all in one sitting, too. That's the best way to do it because this game doesn't always save your progress, and you don't want to lose your progress while doing this. This game's really good for a turbo controller if you have one. You can go through it a lot easier and faster. But this game's kind of weird because there's a whole game and story, but none of the achievements are for the main game. The achievements in this game are tied to a mobile game that you play on your phone. All the achievements. So I'm going to show you what that's about and how we go about getting all the achievements. So first thing, you wake up and your phone's going off, your alarm's going off, you got to shut it off, and then you're going to get up and pick up your phone. And now, right from the beginning, you can go right into the app, and you could start playing the game on your phone at any time. You press Y, and that takes out your phone and puts it away. You're going to use the D-pad to go down to apps, and the only app you have is Blip Blop. And this is the game that you're going to get the achievements on. It's a clicker heroes type of game where you just keep clicking. After you get to 50, a store will open up and you can start buying upgrades. Now you go up in level. You have to go up to level 100. And once you go to level 100, you can prestige. With the turbo controller, you can go to level 100 in about half an hour, 40 minutes. Without a turbo controller, it's going to take over an hour. So you have to play in prestige 10 times, which is going to take over 10 hours if you're playing without a turbo controller. And then after that, you have to get up to 1 trillion blops. By the time you prestige 10 times, you're going to be up to a little over 1 billion. And then after that, you need to get up to 1 trillion. And how much is 1 trillion, you ask? It's 1,000 billions. So these are the achievements. You have to gather 1 million, 1 billion, and 1 trillion. This is going to be the last achievement, like I said. You get an achievement for reaching level 10, 25, 50, 75. And then when you go to 100, you could prestige. And you get an achievement for that. And you got prestige 5 times. And then you got prestige 10 times. And then you get achievements for doing the different upgrades. Some of them are for like upgrading a certain amount in a minute and stuff. Pressing the button for an hour continuously. Collect more than 100,000 blobs in under a minute. Once you start building up your upgrades, these will all pop very easily. Upgrade the button to 11. Upgrade the button to 12. The first time I played this, I didn't even realize there was a store until I played for a while. The upgrades make it go a lot faster, of course. The first one upgrades the blip button, so every time you press it, it gives you more. Now it's times 2. The second one is auto blip. It makes a vault where it starts collecting on its own, and then you click it, and it will give you the blops in there. The third one is speed, and that's how fast it starts auto collecting. You got to spend more than 10,000 in under a minute, so you just buy a lot of stuff quickly. There's also an achievement for spending over 100,000 in under a minute. And as you keep buying these, they go up in price, so you can get that pretty easily. You just want to keep hitting the blip button as you're leveling up, and eventually you'll get to level 100. You can see in the top left, the star shows your level. And it's going to be shining because we need to prestige. So you click on the star, and once you go in, you can hit prestige. And that's going to bring us to level 2. And of course, that's going to restart all your blips and everything and all your upgrades. So you got to start all the way from scratch again, getting up to level 100. And now you just need to do it 9 more times. This game, you can get it to save, like if you start progressing in the story, and then it will save. But I had a problem where I prestiged a couple times, and then I went and I tried to get it to save, and then I quit the game. And when I came back, I didn't prestige at all, so I had to start all the way over. So it's probably best to just do this all in one day and just try to get it all done. You can leave your Xbox on or whatever. I think they might be fixing the save issue in a patch, but if you want to do this now, you're going to probably have to do it all in one sitting. This game is kind of a nightmare without a turbo controller, so I'm going to link a turbo controller below, the one that I use. There we go, I just prestiged for the 10th time, and it takes so long to do that, but after you're done, you're not even done. You have more work to do. We still have one more achievement left, and that's to gather 1 trillion blops. Now you can see in this menu how many blops I have. I have 1.4 billion. Every time you prestige, it still gathers all the blops that you get from all the times. So it doesn't reset like the overall number. But we're only at 1 billion after prestiging 10 times. So now we need to get to 1 trillion. And 1 trillion is 1,000 billions. So what you need to do after you prestige 10 times, you need to just keep upgrading and get your number really, really high. And you'll start rolling in billions. You have to do a lot of upgrades. Just keep upgrading everything. And eventually, you'll hit the number 1 trillion. Now at any time while you're working up to 1 trillion, you can hit the star at the top left. And that shows your overall blops. Even when you prestige, like I said, your blops still carry over. The only thing is when you go in there, you don't want to hit prestige on accident because that will put you back to 0 on all your upgrades and everything. And it's going to take a while to start making 1 billion again. I was so nervous every time I went there. I'm like, please don't hit prestige. But yeah, that's the full walkthrough for you guys. I just wanted to go over this game and show you what the game is like and how you get the achievements in it. I thought it's pretty funny. All the achievements have nothing to do with the main game. I'm sorry it's not an easy completion, but I try to cover all different types of games on here, so don't kill me with the downvotes. But that's it, guys. I hope this video helps you. Leave a like if it did, and I'll catch you guys next time here at Achievement Land.